Good morning. Just warming up the voice a little bit, having a bit of coffee. It is Friday. That's my fun day. I don't have to run day. Actually, no, that's Sunday. Do you recognize that? That was the Bengals. Manic Monday. It's not Manic Monday. It's Fabulous Friday for many today. Good morning. Good morning everywhere. Good morning all over the world. Good morning to Happs. I believe it's day 80. I've done 80 of these. 80 morning shows. Wow. Yes. Is pride a good thing? I don't know. Depends on who you talk to, right? Good old pride. Good morning. Rick, you're up. Rick in the morning. What the heck? We had a great show last night, Rick. That was fantastic. Corey, good morning. Good morning, Ryan. Ryan's been a while. Hello, hello, hello. Donna. Oh, my Lord. Look at that. Donna, I'm going to invite you up. I would love to talk to you if you're open. Let's see what happens. So, choose to listen more than you speak today. Listening is a wonderful skill to develop. Your relationships will flourish. I wrote that a long time ago. Do you know who I wrote that for? I wrote that for me. I need to listen. Listen, Michael. Morning, morning, morning. Manic Friday here. Oh, Walt. Walt, do you have time to come up today, or is it just too wacky? It says, yeah, I had to wash clothes before work so early to rise. I did a bit of that last night. I did a little bit of laundry. You got to get ahead of it, right? Do a show, do some laundry, do some Twitter, connect with the people you love. Donna, I really hope you and I do at least one show a week together, even for half an hour. I think you and I have good chemistry. I think it would work well. There she is. There you go. If you ask enough, the gods will come. You just have to be persistent, right, in this life. Hi, Donna. How
Hi, good morning.
this is a miracle. Look at this. There you are, just before my eyes. I love it.
I was sitting here debating whether to go live or not, and for some reason I had said, well, if because I go live every day at 7 o'clock,
Yeah.
and I'm sitting in a closet right now.
Are you? Well, good. You're with me, so we
Yeah,
can do this together. This is wonderful.
thank
I've
you, thank you for having me.
I want to pick your brain. Actually, it's okay
Sure.
because I've been going through a lot this week. I've been going through a lot the last month. A lot of transitions and energies, I think.
What's going on?
Um, I'm awakening for sure, and things are getting momentum in my life. And you've been down this road. You know what it's like, and this can be taxing, which you know very well. You did this for 6 years,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
People don't realize the requirements that it takes, and it's tough on the body and the
It is.
mind and the spirit.
It is. It is. That's why I was sitting here debating. Was like I've been traveling, so it's hard
Hmm.
when you don't have a certain spot to be broadcasting in.
Yeah.
And I was like losing my steam, wondering what to do. And I told people if Michael's on tomorrow, I may jump into his broadcast. So, and it was almost like I was waiting for you to go live.
I barely went live today because I did a show last night, and I had a feeling to go up. I didn't want to go up at all.
See, you're trusting your instincts.
So I went up, and the show was amazing. There was singing, there was craziness, there was lots of guests. There was the community here is wonderful, and it's building. I've noticed that Instagram, though, is now doing what we do.
Really?
Yeah, they have a room that has 4, and you can get
Wow.
badges. So they didn't magically get that idea.
Oh, that's good to know. I haven't been. I kind of go into the social media apps and
Hmm.
post some stuff and then disappear. So I haven't
I
really.
I would love to go on Instagram with you. Let's, even if we do it for 20 minutes and just talk about nothing. I'm real good at that. I don't know if you noticed that.
I know that's why I like talking to you. It makes it a little easier for me.
Yeah, well, for a lot of people, for them, they love coming here because of the zaniness. But I usually start the show, the first 10 20 minutes is not zany. And lately it's been more and more spiritual. You could say hi to your people, do whatever you want. Just jump in there.
I'm
Because I
just
am
saying hello.
intuitive, right? Go ahead.
Oh, are you intuitive?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
did not know that.
Yeah, I've been feeling you lately. I know it's been heavy. Been praying
Yeah,
for
yeah.
you.
I'm super tired. Super tired because we've been, I'm in the middle of a move, or I don't know where I'm at right now. I'm feeling like I'm homeless, living out of my car. We packed up our whole house, and then we drove 8 hours, spent the night, drove another 5 hours, put all our stuff in storage, and then it's been it's been a tiring day. Then we drove to Kentucky from there, and then
Yeah.
back to North Carolina. Now I'm in another part of the state of North Carolina visiting all our children, and yeah, I'm just really tired.
I think you're being stretched. So
Yeah.
I'll give you another theory. You may not like it, but what's happening right now is there's a quickening. The energies are changing. They're definitely more intense than they've ever been. There's a knowing that I have now that I've never had in my entire life.
Oh, wow. I love that.
There's such a deep knowing, and the people that I love and feel connected to, and you're definitely one of them. I felt I really felt you lately. It's been kind of, you're trying to figure out where the next shoe
Yeah.
drops, where the next step is. And
Yep.
just know that you're in the loving embrace of nature and the universe. And it doesn't have to be by the water. It's you. It's your beautiful energy.
Oh,
So you
thank
take
you.
that, you take that anywhere you go every day.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm trying to sit in a space of I'm just doing what I do, and then I've tried to live since I I think I had a I was unhappy for many years, and then I found my place of with this yoga meditation,
Hmm.
and developed that knowing of what to do next, and try to live from that place more than the logical place of I think I should do this because this is best for my finances or anything like that. The logical thing. I've been trying to live in that knowing part, and so maybe what you're feeling from me is that I am sitting in that place of I don't know what to go. I don't have that knowing right now. Where you, it's really strong for you now. It isn't for me. I'm
Um,
in the place of not knowing, so I'm just trying to sit still.
but you
That's
don't have to sit still at all. You're perfect and whole just the way you are.
oh, thank
And
you.
you have been forever. The truth is, I think we're adjusting to the energies, and part of the reason, like I don't think 10 years ago this would have worked. Two spiritual weirdos talking to each other. I think there would be three of us in here, be you, me, and our mothers. Hi, mom. Do you still love me?
Yeah.
No, it's changed, and I think people have a seeking, and they want to know. And I think you and I, maybe 10 years ago, were looking for
Hmm.
teachers. Oh, I
Yeah.
feel that. I
Yeah.
feel that. I feel that in my heart chakra really deeply. Yeah. But I remember the first time I saw you and I was like, we're similar, you know? She's just got better packaging. That's all.
Not at all, but thank you. Thank you for saying.
But souls recognize souls. They
Yes.
do. They really do.
Yes.
I, don't, can I just tell you what I'm getting on you? Is that okay?
Yes, please. That would be awesome.
Okay. As long as you don't, and if I go too far, just tell me. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. You can say hi to your people. Go ahead. Just,
Hi,
yeah.
Debbie.
Have you had any conversations with Helga?
No, I
You
haven't.
should. If you have a show, I'm telling you right now, invite her up.
That
She'll
sounds
ground you. She's one of these people that she fills the room, and she doesn't say much, but when she says it, you feel it like
Oh,
deeply
awesome.
in your core. And I've only met a few people to that level. When I met her, I felt like I met a teacher. Like
Oh, wow.
she was placed upon my path, so I didn't blow away. She was the string to my balloon.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. So every once in a while, you meet someone like that, and I don't feel like she has any agenda, which is odd,
They're
right? Because
just so welcoming, right?
no, it's just her energy. Like you were saying, hold a space. Can you explain that what that means to you? And then I'll explain
What
what it means to.
what hold the space is?
Yeah, because the
So
average person they're going to go, what, what?
yeah, hold the space is that when you are leading a group of people or in front of a group of people like we are now or in a room around a lot of people, is that you yourself are grounded, and that's exactly what you're talking about, Helga, bringing to you is that uh, completely is so calm and grounded that you everyone around you feels the same way, much like if someone walks in the room screaming or yelling or whatever, you feel that heightened sense of anxiety and things like that. And so the space is totally not grounded, it is a state of flux. But if someone is so grounded themselves, it brings a sense of calm to the whole area around them.
Mhm.
Is that That's what I consider holding the
You know,
space.
it's perfect. It's everything you're saying is perfect. It's pretty. What I noticed too with you and I, which is really strange, is our vibrations are insanely similar.
Mm.
They're insanely similar to me when I tune into you, and um, I feel like this year is going to be one of those magnificent years for you because you're going to remember the growth.
Oh,
But
awesome.
and you and I are the type of people we've been through such pain. And in that pain came wisdom and clarity and joy and
Yeah.
opening. And like you said, that space, that beautiful space. And what we're doing right now is we're holding a vibration. You and I could sit here and go, bum, ba-dum, 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 bum, bum, ba-dum, and people go, I like this. Why? I don't know. I feel good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or we could just make up words. Is that what oh,
Exactly.
oh.
Because you feel that energy.
Right. That's all we're doing. And the words, they're just words. But it's the way we're feeling. Like right now, we just heightened it. Me being goofy just heightened it. I can feel.
Yeah. So the energy feels lighter. So we all feel a little lighter and happier and
Yeah, yeah. But where you're gonna be living, is there a water source for you there that you're
well,
happy?
I what's happening is I'm moving in with my mother-in-law. So what we've done now is we're building a house in North Carolina, but it's going to take a while. So we're moving in with my mother-in-law, and we're going to be there all year, no matter what however long my house takes to build. If it's finished in 5 months, then we're still going to be there through the year. So I'm still going to be kind of living in just kind of out of my suitcase for a year. And so that is where I'm at, which is fine. I'm really excited and open to the life that we're creating. My husband and I are creating a space where we can travel and things like that, but it will start in 20, what year are we in? It'll start next year.
2021. It's
Yeah,
funny
it'll
you
start in
say that.
2022.
Can here's the weird thing because it's I feel like we're in this endless loop tape. I
Yeah.
I refuse to put 2021 on anything. The other day I realized I keep putting 2020. What is wrong with me?
Yeah. That's what I just felt. I felt like, where am I? What am I doing?
And every
Um,
day feels that way now, right? Because of
yeah,
COVID, we're like trapped birds that want to fly.
yeah, yeah. So that's where I'm at. That I'm sitting in the place of being unsettled and what I want to do.
Hmm.
And then with Periscope ending, also, that was
That was
that put a
hard on a
down
lot of
on.
people. That's
Yeah,
very hard.
I didn't feel like I had been feeling like talking about that knowing I had been feeling for a while before Periscope announced it
Yeah.
that it was time for me to do something different.
Yes.
Um,
We're
and
doing it.
so yeah, so when it happened, I felt it didn't really bother me.
Yeah.
And but what's bothering me is that I don't know what I want to do next, how I want this to look.
Can I tell you what my guides are saying? Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. So, and I'd say this to myself all the time because I love to get in the way. I so for some reason love to get in the way. I think I'm a superior being, but here's the sad truth: is that if you just surrender and you have the knowing, the universe will make it unfold far better and can orchestrate this beautiful symphony for you of connectivity all over the world. But you just need to get out of the way and show up. And you don't necessarily need a plan. Like you and I could have sat down and talked about this and thought, let's do it, but it's working right now. And why is it working? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because we just showed up.
We showed up and we're here. We're in a space. They're probably going, you're in an outer space. Well, I've been called worse.
Yeah.
Can we address the move? Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay. So, um, are you the type of person that likes structure?
Um, 50-50.
50-50. Okay.
Yeah. I'd like to know where I like to kind of have a plan and know where I'm going and where I'm headed. But I'm also, I think I tend to, my mantra that I say every day is that I flow through life with ease and grace. I like to ride the waves. But sometimes in riding the waves, you feel a little uncomfortable. And I think that's where I'm at right now is because I'm, still in my car and with a hodgepodge of clothes and stuff that I just threw in together for,
Mm-hmm.
you know, during a move, like everyone does when they pack up everything out of their house. I had extra stuff that I threw in, and so I don't know. So that's where I am. I'm flowing through life with ease and grace is my motto, my mantra, and why I like where I like to be. But there is a part of me that likes to know where I'm headed because I feel like you can't destructure and study, says Blinky Bill, which is true. I'd like to know. I don't feel like you can get anywhere unless you know where you want to go. And so, and I think that I feel and have been feeling for a while as I am where I want to be. I'm creating the life I want to live, but I don't know how this live broadcasting flows into all of that.
I think it's just a small part of it, hon. I think it's for you. It's going to be more and more books. I think and teaching, and I think you're going to be, once you step into your real role, I think you're going to be doing workshops all over the world. I
Oh,
think
thank
that's more your path. Where I could be a nomad. I know you don't know me, but I feel like you know me. There's a knowing in you that knows me or recognizes something within yourself. There's a truth that both of us live, but it's hard to be this type of person because there's so much judgment. But then you kind of rise above it.
you. Yeah.
And you can tell I'm in the ozone layer right now because my energy is flowing through your energy, which is flowing through the room, and we're flowing together. Is there any kind of little mantra you could do? Because I love when you do those, and I'll just listen. And I'll
Well, I will do the mantra that I do every day. This is and the reason why I created the mantra "I flow through life with ease and grace" is because I um I felt like if you're flowing through life with ease and grace, that you're riding those highs and lows, and that everything has to be okay. Like you have to have shelter, which I do. You have to have uh, money for food and all those necessities of life. And
Mhm.
so that the ebb and flow is not, these deep valleys of hardship or these extreme highs, but that you're flowing and you're moving through life gracefully and you're handling all situations as they come. And so that's why I use that mantra. But every day, the one I say for everyone, and I try to feel and embrace because I want to cover all aspects, is I am happy, I am whole, I am love, I am light, I flow through life with ease and grace. Good things are coming my way.
Are you okay to do a weird one? I'll do
Sure.
a bit of an energy one.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you've seen me do this before, but I've done it before, and everybody can do it in the room. And some of them are probably going, "Oh God, he's going down the woo path." Woo woo. Okay, but so what I'm going to say is, I am divine perfection in motion 3 times. And then at the end, I'm going to say, I love you, I love you, I love you. And I'm going to just mention this to everybody in the room, that we don't say to ourselves, we love ourselves. We say horrible things to ourselves. We get caught up in the chatter of the mind. And, you are beautiful, right? We're all beautiful beings. We're perfect. We've been perfect and whole, as you said earlier, since our birth. We've lost our way, a lot of us. It's sad. But I think you can turn it around quickly. And a lot of it is just getting in the right vibrational state, which is what we're going to do. Okay, so you ready? Just follow me.
Yes.
Okay, there's going to be some crazy energy in a second here. So I can already feel it in my heart chakra. All right. I am
I am
divine
divine
perfection
perfection
in motion.
in motion.
I am
I am
divine
divine
perfection
perfection
in motion.
in motion.
I am
I am
divine
divine
perfection
perfection
in motion.
in motion.
I love you.
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 Yes. Yes. Yes.
I love that.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. Thank you. Thank
You're
you, Mike.
welcome. Yeah. So, but in that space that we were talking about holding there, oh, we got the screen going a little weird there. Did you see that?
No.
Electronics don't like energy too much. My screen just went.
Oh yeah, I always have weird energy things like lights usually are like always go out on me.
Yeah. So this was definitely beyond us, right? So this is just, it's an opening, it's a door, it's a new pathway to walk through.
Yeah, it is a new pathway to walk through and a new way of being, and that's where I'm trying to sit in that new way of being.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I love this. You get, and this is the thing I love about Happs. Um you get negative comments and you get beautiful comments. And that is the
The
pendulum, right?
the balance, yeah.
Yeah, that's the light, that's the dark, and I've been there. I think anybody who practices light arts could easily do dark arts.
Yeah, but hopefully they don't.
And yeah, and
and and I think we can with my theory on this, Michael, is that we do always have that ebb and flow of light and dark, but I think that there's different vibrations. You can be down here in the dark, more of the darkness, and have that ebb and flow just slightly above the darkness, or you can be in the middle where your highs and lows are definitely that balance, that balance of being in the middle. Or I think you can raise your vibration, and your ebbs and flows are like your ebb is not so low. You know what I mean? So
hmm
your ebb and flow, your ebb is way higher than someone else's, you know, flow kind of thing. Does that make sense?
oh, I totally get it.
Yeah.
I call the nasty curmudgeon. He sits in a seat in the corner now. He's still there. And I'm talking about myself, because I have that. I have this very sarcastic asshole who lives within me,
Yeah.
and he's been at bay. He still comes out when I get frustrated, and there's been a couple times on here where I had to leave because I knew it was coming up. I,
Yeah.
I, I
We
knew
get
that.
triggered.
Yeah, I didn't have the plunger.
Yeah. Sometimes
Where's the
I,
goddamn plunger?
sitting here.
Oh, oh no, a year's worth of shit's coming up. Oh god.
Yeah.
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 and that's the thing. People always think that people who seem to be aligned or seem to have it together all the time. That's the hugest lie in the world. I think the people who seem to have it together are the ones that don't have it together and are just really great illusionists.
Mm.
Yeah. And then I got to a point, I would say about 5 years ago, I stopped caring what people thought because it was exhausting.
Oh
And I
yeah.
started caring about what I thought more
Yeah.
so. Not narcissistic kind of maintaining. You know what I mean? Just maintaining the well. We'll call it
Yeah.
the well. How do you replenish your well?
Well, I feel like I do my morning practice is how
Mhm.
replenish my well and how I start the day every day. That's why I started broadcasting, because in the doing of my own practice of grounding myself in the morning and practicing a little yoga and meditation, I because I was taking myself to the beach, I saw it was so beautiful. So that's why I wanted to show, because I thought it was just so beautiful to share. And then people started asking me what I did, and that's how it turned into me talking and doing my yoga and meditation with them. But I I that's how I replenish myself, and I feel that if I don't do it, if I don't ground myself in the morning, then I don't feel grounded all day. But to your thought of or to what you were saying about not caring what people think, I think that you have to have that to be a live broadcaster or to be a healthy one. I felt like that ever since I started practicing yoga and meditation, that you become you have and that knowing you have that knowing that it doesn't matter
Can we
what
break one
people
part
think.
down because they keep knocking on my door?
Oh sure.
They keep saying to me, address the healthy one. Because you
And
just said that. That was a golden nugget. And that's the thing. This can be incredibly unhealthy. And I've seen people where they're on here 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 hours, and the content's not good. So what I try to do, and I think you do as well, I'll try to be on once. If I feel like I should be on again, I don't like to run them more than an hour, preferably
mm-hmm,
around a half an hour.
yeah.
These things that are 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, like I've seen 8 hours, I'm like, who's going to watch that? Who has that time?
Yeah. Well, yeah, they're probably trying to find people on their time when they can come in, but it's really draining, as you know. It's really exhausting, um, because you are you have that knowing, like you said, that
Hmm.
the energy that you're bringing to other people is affecting everyone around you.
We should
So
say hi to everybody in the room here because
okay.
if you don't mind reading some of them, or can you read them there? Can you see them from where you are?
I see the Big Red Smiles here. Brenda Gale Toller's here. Walt, good morning to you, or wherever you are in the world. Brenda Rick Bozart. Hello from Oakland with Little Red's big smile. Let's see. Shout out to Walt and Brenda and Debbie McCabe. Hello, Debbie. Thank you for being here with us. My sweet Dia. Jimmy Ritz is in the house. My Blinky Bill's here from Australia. Blue Monarch's here. Um, Brenda Gale Toller. Debbie Mark Prince.
I just want to explain something to you
Okay.
folks that when I get in state and I'm holding energy and we're circling energy, and I'm just going to try to explain that to you, is that when you have someone like Donna in the broadcast, you can circle energy. She's passing it to me, I'm passing it to her. Think of it like a hot potato. No, no, this is yours. No, no, this is yours. And it's just this beautiful circling of energy. And then a lot of times I don't even know what's going to come out of my mouth. It's like a little download, a little pocket of energy. And what we're doing right now is more energy work than words. And the voices are helping. And I don't know if you notice, our voices are similar. Go ahead, Donna.
Yeah, I will say that of all my unknowingness right now, where I'm sitting in this place of waiting to see what comes my way and knowing that it will come my way, I just don't know what it looks like yet. Um, I had that feeling of when I came onto your broadcast at one time. I'm like, yes, I like this. I felt your energy. I heard your voice. It's very soothing and grounded. And I loved the conversation we had, and it just made it so much easier to be here. And I thought, I want to do something with him. I want to do more with him. And so, and I talked to him. I said, when I get back home, settle, I want to set something up to do something with you weekly.
Yeah.
Um,
I find with us though, we're better just us, because we don't want distractions. Like if there's someone you want to bring up, that's fine too. But I find it's almost like we're in a tube and we're being shot through the tube.
yeah, we kind of take over the conversation. Anyway, we kind of speak more
Right?
than everyone else.
Yes.
Which
Really?
I don't know if that's good or not, but I guess
You
because
don't
we're
mention
feeling
that.
it.
You just keep that to yourself. We're giving. We're loving.
Yeah, we're giving and receiving.
Yes, we're gonna erase that. Does anybody got an eraser? Okay. No, you're right.
Yeah, no, it just is. And but I felt that connection too, and felt like this in my unknowingness, this felt right, and so that's why I reached out to you and said I want to do something with you.
I love what
So
Walt said. Nothing new there, Michael. You never know what's coming out of your mouth.
yeah.
But when you're amongst people that you feel love in the room, and you have that in your broadcast, like I can feel that. I remember many times I wouldn't even necessarily listen to what you were saying. I would just kind of ride the vibration,
Hmm.
right? And when you were with the water and you were grounded with the sand and you were in the moment, and sometimes you saying nothing was better than you saying something, because you could hear the waves and just looking at you, and you could tell that you were healing yourself.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it feels like, and probably why I'm feeling wasn't well, and probably why I felt better knowing doing that is because, like I said, that is my practice to do every day to ground myself. And I notice whenever I did my live broadcasts, or whenever I do them, but when I'm on the
Hmm.
beach, it always starts out where my thoughts aren't as clear as they are after. I say more beautiful things. They come out of my mouth after I've practiced my yoga meditation, where I'm grounded and still, and I
Well,
feel
you're
that
a
peace
speaker,
within.
right? So you're taking the current
Mhm.
and it just flows. And sometimes I'm the same. I'll say that and go, where did that come from? Those aren't my words,
Yeah,
And it's almost like riding the current.
yeah,
That's the nicest way of saying it is, or living in the gap, like when you're first in love,
yeah,
right? And there is no sense of time, and you complete each other. There's that beautiful synchronicity when you have, or really good friendships. If you haven't seen someone like in 2 years, but it feels like you're right instantly back on track. There
yeah,
is no awkwardness. Those are the people you want to keep in your life.
exactly, exactly.
Do you have any pearls of wisdom before we go? We're at
Um,
33333.
oh, that's good.
Yes.
Lucky,
Yeah.
lucky.
Yes.
Wow, that's awesome. I no, I don't have any pearls of wisdom. I do want to just thank you for having me on, um, and uh, and this in a way has helped ground me and give me a sense of peace too. So thank you for that, Michael.
Is
Thank
it
you for
okay if I
giving me
ask
that
you
encouragement.
a couple more questions? Do you have like
Sure,
another five?
sure.
Okay. So these so do you like, what kind of physical activities do you do besides the yoga? Do you like ride a bike? Do you run? Do you go for long walks? Do you walk your
I
dog?
do take myself for walks in the evening. Not every day, but usually I try to go out for a walk daily. Um, but I was in a car accident and I had things. So for the last 2 years, I haven't done a lot of exercise.
Mm-hmm.
But I love to be outside in nature and doing anything, the walks and the hikes. My plan is to walk more outside and to
Mm-hmm.
do. I love to kayak. I love to swim. I love to just be out in nature. So, and that is where I feel that real connection to the whole is when I'm in nature. Um, there is a sense of peace just going out and being there, even if your walk's just a 5 minute walk. That
Yeah.
connection you feel when you're in the woods or at a park or, at the beach or wherever you're at in the water. That connection to the whole is just so beautiful, even if it's
And
just
you
laying
do
by
bare
the
feet a lot, right?
Yes.
So, and I think you already know this, that the negative charges in your body, the earth will take those on. They'll ground you. They'll get rid of the pain current. So when you have physical pain, it shoots out your fingers, it shoots out your toes, it can shoot out the top of your head, your heart chakra. But I think for me, mostly my feet. I'll sometimes feel it shoot out my toes.
Oh, wow.
But if I'm in, um, like if I rub my wife's back,
Mm-hmm.
her current will go into me, and she has a lot of physical pain, and I will sometimes feel as I'm rubbing her feet, I'll feel the energy shoot out of her feet.
Oh,
Or if
wow.
I'm rubbing her back, I will feel the pain in her back shoot out. And, a lot of what we hold emotionally, we hold within our body.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. We hold energy all throughout our body, and so that's why the practice of letting go and in practice the yoga and the meditation is we need to get rid of all the negative energy and just and let it all go because that's where the peace is. That's where the calm.
Yeah.
That's where the good energy all is.
And just know that exactly where you are in this moment is exactly where you're supposed to be, because you're learning and you're stretching and you're growing, and you're just taking the very first steps on this beautiful staircase to your future.
Oh, I like that. For all of us, and it's
Yeah.
true. It's true for all of us or everyone listening, as well as you and I,
Hmm.
that we're all on that staircase, right? And we're all sitting in that space of what comes next and the uncertainty, and sometimes it doesn't feel as good, but
Look
to
at the
know,
comments here. Look at the comments here. We should read these. Are you guys feeling the energy this morning?
yeah, but
Yeah.
to sit in that place of of knowing that good things are coming your way no matter what. You just don't know what it looks like. And so that's just what I'm reminding myself right now.
The other thing is, too, we got to remember that this was never supposed to be an easy ride. It never was. That was never the intention for Earth. So we're going to go really woo here for a second, but some believe that we chose our parents,
Yeah.
and we chose to heal the families, um, especially if it was a difficult ride,
Hmm.
and we knew that coming in. And many light givers or indigos, whatever you want to call them, came here to help the collective and heal the planet. And those that are older, like I am, which is 58, many of them were not very happy being here, and always felt like they didn't belong or didn't connect,
Yeah.
and felt like there's no way that I'm related to these people,
That's how I always felt with my family.
right?
Yeah.
And I
But
remember my go ahead.
I on the aspect, I remember hearing that years ago when I was younger about choosing your parents and feeling like I can see that how if that's true that I did that because my father was extremely negative, my mother was extremely positive, and I've always felt like I was that Goldilocks. In fact, I had a blog many years
Oh,
ago
I
while
love
still
that.
active called Goldilocks blog,
Yeah.
where I always felt like I was in the middle of
Mm-hmm.
that really negative or the really positive. And so I felt like maybe that was true. And I love, did you see what Zen Butterfly wrote? She said she heard something recently that our energy isn't in our body, but rather our body is in our energy.
Yes. Yes. I totally agree with that. Yeah. And these are just meat suits. They're not the essence of who we are. We're timeless. We're
Yeah.
infinite beings. We come back if we want to, too. I have no desire to come back. I want to get it right this time. I,
Yeah.
I, I want to be one of these floating orbs that haunts people. Hello. Hello, Donna.
but
How are you?
but
Do you
the
remember
world may
me?
need you again, Michael. The world may need you again to continue their healing.
I'll just haunt you guys. Hello.
I'll
Hello,
just
hello,
haunt
Walt.
you.
How are you? You said I talk too much. I'll just haunt you.
That'll teach them.
That'll teach you. But the thing is, too, some of the relationships that drive you the most crazy, it's probably not your first turn with that person.
Yeah. And I do feel like all the those people and the situations that we get ourselves in, as we all know, we see the same situations recurring because we haven't learned our lesson,
Hmm.
which is true. But until they rise above, which is what happened to me, that I wasn't listening. I wasn't listening till I just I had to be wiped down totally to, on the lowest level for me to really wake up and to get it.
That's a
So
very good point. This person said right here, balance out your karma and choose to come back. I have no desire.
ah,
I'm tired. I'm tired of giving. I'm done. No, no, I'm gonna go full throttle till I die, and I'm gonna.
but that is a good point though, Michael. Like Brenda says, I mean, because I feel like you are balanced. But when then right after you said, I'm tired of giving, and I'm feeling that same way. Maybe that's another reason why we're connecting. You give so much, and then sometimes you feel a little empty inside because you're tired. And
Yeah. Oh,
so,
well, yeah. You recharged my battery today. Thank you. I hope
yeah,
it's.
same here, Michael. Same.
Yeah. So we're heightening the vibrations, or our guides are helping us.
Yeah,
Something is giving us the supercharge, and
yeah,
it's you. You know what? My guides are telling me too that you should, give thanks for the people in the room. Like, thank you. We are a collective here. We are working together. We're
oh,
energetic beings who are heightening each other, right?
yeah, yeah.
We're like the stars in the sky, but we just happen to be in this beautiful room in Happs.
Yeah, that is true.
Do you want to give? I always end the show with what I'm grateful for.
Okay.
So, what are you currently grateful for?
Well, I always say I am um, that I'm grateful for the ability to breathe, for this space right now, for this moment in time, for life itself. Um, and I'm grateful for this moment in time, for sure, for being here with all of you. It feels really good, and I thank you for having me on, Michael.
I love this. If I can come back and live in Ireland, I will. Well, good for you. I'm glad you have a plan.
Michael, I
The,
always do when I end my broadcast, I know you and yours too, but I do a little like circle love meditation and demons
sure, let's
calling out.
go.
I'd like
I'm
to
I'm
do that.
open. I'm open.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I'll make it shorter than normal, but
No, no, we're fine. I have 14 minutes. So
okay.
so okay,
Well,
go.
this won't take that long.
Okay.
But let's just all see us here together because we are all one. And I say joining hands and joining hearts, breathing in peace, breathing in love, breathing in good energy and good vibrations because it feels good to feel this way. And we want to share that with everyone around us, everyone here watching live on Happs and wherever this broadcast is being distributed. Just see yourself giving fully as one and receiving gratefully from many. Know that you're giving this peace and love out to all of us around the world. And then allow yourself to receive that because everyone is giving. So you're receiving from many, but you're only giving as one. So just breathe that in and out, the peace, the love, the good energy, and good vibrations. And then see ourselves expanding this love and light as we send this love and light out to everyone in the country that we're living in. For me in the United States, for Michael in Canada, for those of you around the world. Just see everyone in the country that you're living in being sprinkled down upon with this energy of light and love. And then let's expand even farther as we join hands and join hearts as we circle the world with a global hug of peace and love. A global hug of peace and love. And may all of us around the world be happy and healthy and whole. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Abundant blessings to each and every one of you.
I want to send a beautiful shout out to Shiny Hippie.
Hmm.
And I hope that if we continue this transmission of joy, uh, that we can maybe have her up sometime as well. Maybe we can. It'll get a little zanier if she comes up. That's for sure.
We'll have to do it at a different time because it's like 4 o'clock in the morning for her.
Yeah, but what I would like that. I know she'll
Yeah,
see this, so we're sending you love, and she's another one that's laid the groundwork. It's just a little different flavor.
yeah.
You know.
She has a very powerful energy. I've been around her in person a few times, and she is very powerful. I don't think she's totally harnessed her energy, um, but she is a very powerful being. And when she walks into the room, you feel it in a good way.
Hmm.
Um, she really elevates the whole room. It's she's really powerful.
Yeah, and I've sensed with her too that she's transitioning
Yes.
and adjusting
Yeah.
because the safe place for her, was Twitter, right? Which, yeah,
Um, yeah. For was she loved her
Periscope,
Periscope?
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. But there'll be many different forms of these, and I want you to really consider you and I maybe doing something once a week, short, on Instagram together. Same thing.
Okay.
We'll
Yeah.
just go in the flow, and then I can see all the young people going, "Who are those two old farts? Who
That's okay. We'll
what
just
are-
do
what
our thing. We'll
what are
do our
they
thing.
doing? They're not even tanned. What?"
Yeah.
Yeah. He's been dropped on his head at least a few times. What do you think? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. But I like his voice. Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what they did with Esther Hicks to make her current? Do you know who Esther Hicks is, right?
Yeah.
The one that channels
Hmm.
Abraham, which is a collective. Okay. So they have these cartoons of her, but she's young, she's thin and beautiful.
Oh.
Yeah. And people are watching them. So they've rebranded the message, and I guess you got to do this. So when I'm dead and gone, you can rebrand me any way you want.
Yeah. I think though, I mean, sometimes I guess because when you're on camera like this, like I'm sitting here in my pajamas today because I'm
Yes,
in this
why not?
closet,
Why
and
not? Yeah.
but I do have my jacket on, my winter coat because it's cold in this closet. But
Yes.
and I'm not wearing any makeup or anything. I just showed up. I think that there's I feel personally that you just do the best you can and not worry about how we look or whatever like that because um yeah, we are older, but not that that thought hasn't crossed my mind that sometimes when I don't watch the replays and things like that because I don't like looking at myself, and I'm like, why would anyone watch that? Kind of thing. But I allow those seeds of doubt to come into my head, so I have to put them all out and just continue to show up and do the best I can with what I have, and let that happen. Hopefully, the message and is or what we're trying. The intent comes
Yeah.
through.
Hey, Mark, thank you. 420. He's I thought you were married to him at one point because he was all over me when I used to come in. I think he thought it was a troll at the beginning, but that
Oh, he helps me out. He welcomes. I asked him to like welcome everybody and
yeah.
put the
Oh, I've had him on the
atmosphere.
show many times. He's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yes.
He's wonderful. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
very real and raw.
He is. He
Yeah.
is. He speaks his truth, and what you see is what you get, and I love that about him. There's no I mean, there's no um, facade. It,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. He presents as is. There is no fluff. I don't think he has a beauty regimen in the morning.
Just like me. He's just showing up as well.
He is. Thank you, folks. This was a great transmission of energy.
Yeah.
Venita, how are you? She was on last night. She actually came up.
Oh, awesome.
I don't think she knows what to make of me. She's figuring me out, but that's okay. I'm not everybody's flavor. So this Zen butterfly, I've never had her in my broadcast. These must be
Oh,
yours.
really? Zen Butterfly has been with me from the very beginning. She's been probably one of the watchers
Yes.
who's been around is the longest. Um, so I'm a huge fan of hers as well.
So, Colin, get your bandwidth thing together. You've got people out there you got to help and heal. Okay, buddy? Hope to see you soon. Thank you, Vanita, for being here. Thank you to Mark. Thank you to Dee Dee. Thank to everyone who watches the rebroadcast. We're very grateful to have you here today. Hopefully, this will continue in the future, and maybe there will be skinny, beautiful cartoons of us someday. All right,
Well,
take
that would
care.
be
Bye
peace,
bye.
love. Thank you.